Empathy. Do you have it? If you do, you're likely to be a very successful salesperson. If you don't, the chances are you're going to fail. In this video, I'm going to share with you the key elements around how the word empathy is so critical for sales and selling, and what you can do to put it in place and develop empathetic skills in order to make sure you win more business. My name is James White. I'm a small business sales expert, a man that loves helping great business people and sales professionals everywhere get great results. And it's a video series I've been doing around the emotional intelligence factors that are going to make you a sales ninja. Let's look at the key things that you can put in place and how empathy is critical. It's seeing with the eyes of another, it's listening with the ears of another, and it's feeling with the heart of another. Put empathy in place, you're on the way to becoming a sales superstar. So what is empathy? The term empathy comes from the ability for us to think like other people. And it's sometimes confused with the term sympathy, and it's not about feeling sorry for people. But empathy is about being able to see things from someone else's perspective. Empathetic means you're able to put yourself in their shoes. You're able to look at a situation from their perspective, not your rigid way of thinking. And sales and business people that show empathy get better results. It's facts. The ability to put yourself in the shoes of your prospecting clients is key if you're to start thinking about the risks and the challenges that they may be thinking about to buy in your service. Great salespeople are able to put themselves and think, no, I'm not going to think about what I want as a salesperson. I'm going to think about the buyer. What does John in this position think? What would he be worried about? What would he be concerned about? What are the things that might make him doubt what we do? What are the things that could concern him? What are the things that might make him go, wow, this is incredible? When you put yourself in the shoes of other people and start thinking and hearing and acting like them, you'd be amazed at what sort of reactions you can start to see. You don't want to be in a position where you preempt someone's thoughts, but being able to go into a sales conversation and say, look, I appreciate you as a IT director have got some challenges maybe in a certain areas. And I've really thought long and hard about it from your perspective. If I was in your shoes, these would be the things I'd be concerned about. And this could be the things that would make me worried. So I've put in place some plans to try and help you. It may not be the case, John, but I just wanted to make sure that I was thinking like you guys and trying to understand how it would feel from your perspective. It's a great way to think about the word you and your. How are things going for you? What's your perspective? Putting yourself in their shoes is critical if you're going to be able to start seeing things in the right way and then be in a position to then put the plans in place to overcome those challenges and issues that may stop the buyer from doing something. So what can you do to become more empathetic? How can you start to think like that person, even when you're not them and that's not you and what you do? Well, the first thing is to actually start writing down and start taking some time to jot down what are the key things you think that person might be thinking. If you were in their position, if you had their responsibilities, if you had the things that they had on their agenda or to-do list, what might be causing you challenges? For example, when I talk to CEOs, I don't always think about what I want to talk to them about sales. I'm also thinking, what are the other things that are going through their mind? Maybe they're worried about profits. Maybe they're worried about people in their organisation. They may be worried about regulation. They may be worried about shareholders. I'm thinking, hey, they're worried about all those things. Therefore, I've got to make sure that I assign my thoughts or ideas alongside those aspects so that I show I can relate to that person. Salespeople that are empathetic are able to connect because they're able to say to the other person, chances are you've got these things going on. I'm aware you might have this happening. Therefore, I want to save your time or I want to be aware of that. You're able to think like them, especially if you're talking to someone in a meeting that's very busy. Hey, I don't want to take up all your time. I know you've got lots going on. I came to you with the key information detailed here so we can make it really sharp and snappy for you. That shows that you're being empathetic to the other person and their situation and what's going on. And the chances are it's going to make them feel that you've really understood them and build that connection and that you get what they're about. So focus on developing some empathetic skills. Focus on not from your perspective, but think about the buyer. Think about the other person. Remove those selfish thoughts for a moment and start saying, how would I feel if I was in their shoes? Put yourself in their shoes, see it from their view. And if you do that, you're going to be in a far better position to then act and react in the right way in order to get the right results you want. I hope the points that I've shared around empathy to go alongside those of self-control and self-awareness and socialization and motivation are helpful for you, and they've given you some insights into how the emotional connection with a sale and a buyer is such a critical factor to winning the deal. If you take these elements on board and start to use them, sales success is going to be yours. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please like, share it with other people. Let's see how we can develop empathetic skills in loads of other sales and business people worldwide to get even better, brilliant results. See you next week.